coming to harvest some awapui, nature's hair conditioner, and they're behind the leaves, and they grow in these beautiful stalks of clusters, and the red ones are the ready ones. Awapui. So good. The rock of fearlessness. I need those kinds of inspirations. I collect rocks and lots of hearts. Yep, heart-shaped rocks. This is awapui. I picked it from the yard. And you just squeeze it in your hair. And it's like hair conditioner. Well, this is what it's like with awapui in my hair. It's so good for curls, so good for dry hair. You could leave it in, you could rinse it out. It's pretty great. I leave it in for a day, and then I rinse it out, and then I put it in for another day, and then I rinse it out. And it's the kind of thing that they use in Paul Mitchell products. Small amounts. We get it prolifically during the month of August here in Hawaii. It's related to ginger, and it's just beautiful and divine, and it just feels so good. Awapui demo, day in the life of a hermit. I live off the grid, meaning, say for instance, my refrigerator and stove run off of propane instead of gas. And yes, I dry my dishes on top of the stove. Some of those ways of simple living. There's my spring water. Getting ready to make a smoothie with some hemp seeds and papaya that I harvested. Here's another papaya. And some lilykois. I'm going to take some chlorella later. I really need it. I love Beloved. Warrior greens. Those are great too. Why don't we look at my shelf? Here's the spice rack. I showed it to you from my poetry video. And these are more like seaweeds. There's my B12 and my D vitamin. Hey, there's Audrey Hepburn on my olive oil bottle. Audrey Hepburn brand olive oil, my Fair Lady style. And here are my Rockstar brands of different superfoods, like my Frank Zappa nutritional yeast and my Phil Collins cacao and my Mick Jagger Camu Camu and my Monkeys cacao powder, and I do that to entertain myself. Right, there's love. So this is a bit of my hermiting kitchen and little angel cards and things like that. Relax. Everything is okay. And I also have affirmations. Here's one that I love. You are being asked to let go of your concerns and have faith that everything will work out for your highest good. Trust that all is well, and it will be. Also, some friendly reminders. Sing, dance, write my book, play ukulele, make healthy, loving, delicious food, draw my feelings clean, make clothes, journal, paint, make costumes, write songs, write music, make movies, make tea, study that driver's license, and practice my skills. Trust that all is well, and it is. See everything going well and love yourself at all moments. Art supplies. I need to know that life is easy. Because people say it's hard all the time. Let's see what happens when we say it's easy. That is me. I love to model, and I'm definitely an alien girl. Beautiful exhibit, that one. And here's Buddha, Mother Mary, and the monkeys. And I love and approve of myself completely. Art supplies and books. Hermiting world of art. Instead of a couch, I have pillows. And Led Zeppelin and New Order tend to be my guests of honor in my life of a hermit world. Yep, there's another New Order. There's the record, and there's the CD. I told you, I love records! Oh, I love records. And it's time for a record player. They have them. It is not that outdated. People still play records. I mean, my God, it's just timeless. Off the grid, solar panels. Off the grid, catchment tank. All of our water that we use that comes out of our pipes is caught in this 10,000 gallon tank. And it's a beautiful stone wall, handmade. And look, we're full. It rained last night and it's dripping and overflowing, which is good. We need it. Living like you don't have to be a hermit to live off the grid. I just happen to be a hermit. Yeah, this is the propane that goes in there and runs the world of gasaroo and all that kind of stuff in here. Summertime in Hawaii, particularly in our neighborhood, is very dry. And water and rain are highly valuable. I catch water. I do my laundry in it, and I just save it to water plants and clean and do all kinds of things. We must conserve our water because we do have 10,000 gallons, and that's a lot. And we also have to make sure that we have enough, because sometimes it rains and other times it takes a while to rain, and that's just part of living off the grid. And yeah, one thing that I do as a hermit is I make clothes, and this is my Beatles skirt. George, Paul, John, and Ringo. Sample, just to see if the flavors are what I'm in the mood for. I like the smoothie sweet and tangy. Little corn papaya. It's just what I wanted. I drink 2 of these, which is about half a gallon. Pop. There you go. It's my breakfast. Yep, all the water that comes through here is caught through there. Wonderful friends that come around, these beautiful lizards. Look at the colors on you. You're gorgeous. Look at their little toes. And this one is just absolutely comfortable with me. My God. Hello, love. Not all unicorns are fake. Some do love. I love you, Lily. My baby. This is a majestic ulu tree, and what's an ulu? Also known as breadfruit. Well, there she is right here. Looks kind of alien, right? And you can either let it get really ripe and soft, and it tastes like banana. It's a little stringy. Also, cut them up, boil them, and eat them like potatoes. Well, you cut them up and boil them, and from there you treat them like potatoes. So that's what you got. When you compost, oh my God, you get spontaneous gardens. Look at this. I'm gonna get tomatoes. I'm in a bit of a pumpkin patch right here. See, we got pumpkins growing. Here's some aloe growing. And here's a tangerine tree, and as you can see, these tangerines are babies. They're going to definitely be coming around in our winter. It's August right now, so they'll be definitely here in December. Coconuts. There you go, darling. Oh, they're so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, while I stepped away, this beautiful gecko's been enjoying my smoothie. Papayas, you're mine. Oh! I'd like to fill you in on me a bit more. This is my most personal video as far as candid, actual life scenes of mine are concerned. Usually I do these artsy videos and music videos, but I haven't really revealed much of my life. And I've always had this type of a loner personality, a hermit, staying home, making art. I'm an artist. I make a lot of art when I'm home. To give you more of an understanding about me, I'm 39. When I was 25, I left Chicago to come to Hawaii to heal my life because I had ulcerative colitis, and I'd had it for collectively almost 20 years. Ulcerative colitis is internal bleeding in the large intestines, and it's very painful. And I came to Hawaii, I got into raw foods, vegan raw foods, and went on this journey to heal my body, and part of it included eliminating a lot of influences because I had so many influences of my own, poor ones, from my life in Chicago that I needed to just know myself as much as possible and cut off influences that didn't serve me. So I did this experiment to stop watching television, no news, no media, no internet, radio. I stayed with music and I occasionally watched movies, and I used the internet very, 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 like, minimally. And I didn't have a time frame for this. This experiment on myself lasted 8 years. When 8 years had passed, and then I started just checking in with the world again. And there was a bit of a culture shock with that. Actually, a huge culture shock. 8 years, people had gotten gray hair, people had passed away that I didn't know about, people had had babies, and well, life had changed a lot. I mean, I got that, and it did an amazing, refreshing, wipe the slate clean experience for me. And I did heal from the ulcer. I healed at 27. That's when it left my body. And then in the process, I found myself living in the remote jungles of Hawaii. And with that, I ended up living off the grid, and it deprogrammed me amazingly. And ever since, I'd say 2012, I've really been baby stepping out of the no media thing and really being particular and discerning about what I choose. And where I'm coming from with saying all of this is that there's things that are very new for me. Like, I've never had a computer. I've never had a car. You know, I live very differently. My off-the-grid lifestyle branches out into more aspects than I even imagined. I just ended up here to heal. So I'm really, little by little, just coming out again. And it has been shocking. And I understand when Hanya Mania says, you know, she's been inside for a while and then she comes out because of, you know, like, because of the culture shock of leaving Thailand and coming to Israel. I get it in my own way, from having stayed away from the mass media and now coming back out again. And there are things that I do want. I just know that it's going to be a process coming out, and just wanted to fill you in on a little bit more about me personally and where I'm coming from. There's more to come, so I just wanted to thank you for watching.